yeah. Ball in my court, high step is a layup. My life like a movie, just keep moving, it's a trailer. Chefing in my kitchen, got me trying to get my cake up. I thank God for all this coming to me, not straight up. Ball in my court, high step.
Welcome to episode 2 of He's With Us. Never laugh at my intros, Ash. Don't do that. If you know what He's With Us is, that means you probably hoop. And we are here. What's up, Ash, man? Why are you talking about Drake and LeBron to the same person? What are you talking about, my man?
Bro, they both got the same type of energy, bro. They both think that they're so big, but like they're super insecure. Like,
Wait, is that the same energy that some of the NBA podcasters who used to play in the NBA act like? Is it similar energy? But these guys are actually the world's greatest, so it's a little different.
Yeah, you're right. You know, they definitely are. Like, bro, LeBron is great. Drake is pretty great. But they just corny to me. Like they both are on some corny shit, bro. Like I like they're both super insecure to me, man.
Wait, is this some clickbait shit or you really believe this?
No, I truly believe this. Like LeBron, like LeBron annoys me a lot because he's constantly moving the goalposts. He's constantly like, oh, I'm the best player in the world, but then when he's not the best player in the world, he's like kind of shifting it on teammates or saying it's a team game. He wants all the smoke when he's front running, when he's ahead. But when he loses, he wants to blame injuries. He wants to deflect as much as he possibly can.
So it's like that MJ meme where he's like, anybody could talk shit when they're ahead. He had the cigar and the baseball bat.
100%. That's LeBron, man. Like he's been like that his whole career. But like I think he's also done a great job of manipulating the media. Like that's what he does. You know, he understands how to draw attention to himself. You know, I think Drake does the same thing. Like these both individuals, I think, have created like avatars. Like I don't think that's who they really are in real life. You know,
I don't know. So I don't know them personally, so I couldn't tell you.
I've met LeBron.
Okay, is he the same?
I mean, I ain't talked to him like that, but this is a true story, right? So LeBron was playing the Celtics. I'm from Boston, and I was going to this club. All right, it was after like.
Oh, you were outside. I was back in your outside days.
Bro, I was outside, bro. Before I was a father and a family man, you know. So I was at this club, and you know, I'm waiting to get in. I knew one of the owners, right? And LeBron skates through, right? And I'm like, you know, LeBron was, for some reason, he wasn't playing. He had like messed up thumb or something like that, right? So I'm like, yo, LeBron, you playing? Because the game was the next day. It was the night before they played the Celtics, right? And he's like, it's none of your fucking business. Like, that's what he said to me straight up, right? And I was like, who the fuck are you, bro? I'm older than you, motherfucker. Like, I was really like, I didn't like LeBron at the time anyways, but I also didn't disrespect him. I asked him if he was playing. I could have been his greatest fan. I could have been like, yo, I just got tickets. I want to know if you're playing. Because he was like, kind of like, they didn't know if he was going to play, right? So I get in the club, and, you know, like I said, I knew the owner. So I'm at a VIP table. Guess who's at the table? Bron. And guess what he does to me when he sees me? Because I'm dapping up everybody. That's LeBron, yo. Like, you know, in front of everybody else. Oh, I'm cool.
So LeBron moves funny.
I personally think he does, but that's my only interaction with him. But I also feel like he's done that through press conferences often, you know? Like, you know, I remember when he was on Miami or it was Cleveland or Miami when they were down. It was Cleveland when he was down. They were down. And they were like, what do you think, you know, what are your chances are? He's like, I'm the best player in the world. Of course, you know, I think we're going to win. I'm the best player in the world. And then when they lost, he was on some different shit. He wasn't on some I'm the best player in the world. He was like, there was win some, lose some, I was injured.
Oh, he said that?
My
thing with like Drake and LeBron is like I feel like people are trying to push them out the zeitgeist when they're still two of the greatest. It's like people are impatient because it's always like what's next? And they're still great now. Like we talked about the NBA rankings last episode, but like is Bron really the 9th best player in the NBA? Or people are just getting tired of him?
Who's above him?
SGA. And I love SGA.
You think SGA? Okay, so often when people ask me about who's better and who's worse or whatever with rankings, I try to do replacement theory, right? If you take LeBron off the Lakers, and
but teams are built in different ways.
I agree, but like you can still adjust within your certain players on your team. You can adjust to play with a specific player. You put SGA on the Lakers, you think they're a better team?
No.
Okay. Who's number SGA is 8, right?
Yeah.
So who's 7? KD. You put KD on the Lakers, you think they're a better team?
Then with LeBron?
Yeah.
No.
Take LeBron out,
No.
put KD on the team.
No.
Okay. Who's number 6?
Jason Tatum, definitely no.
Who's 5? Steph.
How does that team fit? I would have to think about. How does that team with the Lakers? That's pretty tough. I don't know. No.
Yeah, I mean, I think
No.
and 4 is
Luka.
Joel Embiid or Luka. Yeah, I mean,
I might take Luka.
I mean,
Luka, just because of the youth.
I don't think LeBron is that good anymore. I
just told you he's better than all those players, so you don't agree with me.
I don't. I think LeBron.
So if you replace Tatum and LeBron in the Lakers, you like the Lakers' chances better?
Yeah, I think all those guys, if you replace them, they're a better team, right? Personally, because this is what I think about LeBron. I think LeBron is great, right? And we look at his numbers, you're like, damn, this nigga's still got the same numbers, still averaging 28, whatever he's doing, right? His impact in the game is completely different. LeBron is not chase down blocking anymore. Like he just doesn't have the same type of, you're down by this many points in the fourth quarter. He rests on defense. He doesn't go back on defense. You see his body language. Yeah. LeBron's different. And his numbers, I think LeBron could wake up at 50 years old and put up 25 in the league. Real talk. Without touching a basketball in 10 years, probably. Like it's that easy for him because he's so physically gifted. But his impact, he's lost a ton of impact in the game. And that's why I think these other guys, even if LeBron individually is better than them, I think these guys have more impact in the game, personally. So I think that reflects. So I think LeBron is ranked like there was a lot of times where I was like, the Lakers are down by this so many points. LeBron's going to get them, he's going to make a run the fourth quarter. By 6 minutes in the fourth quarter, LeBron on the bench, on that high chair like that, sitting in the back of the bench looking around.
He's on the Phil Jackson.
He's on the Phil Jackson joint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, he just doesn't have, that's the problem. Even when I started getting older, I used to be able to be at a point where I was like, I could take over the game. Couldn't do it. When I was 35, 36, I was like, all right, I just can't do it anymore. I can't be like
one game. LeBron is better than most people. Like I
agree.
Yeah.
But the thing is that once he goes hard like that, the next day he's IR.
Yeah.
Next day he's resting. You know what I mean? Great players. I think often what separates great players is their timeliness to be able to just do exactly what a team needs to win, take over, push at a specific time. Dog, the thing about all sports is you don't go full throttle all the time. Nobody does. Even Westbrook doesn't. People say Westbrook is full throttle. He doesn't go full throttle all the time.
He kind of does.
No, he doesn't. I see Westbrook not get back on defense. I see Westbrook not get offensive rebounds sometimes when he's right there. We all take our time and we pace ourselves, right? And the thing about it is you can turn up when you need to. We're up 2 right now. They're about to make a run. It's time to turn up. It's time to turn up defensively. Okay, I got to switch. I got to cover Jimmy Butler to shut him down now and score all our buckets and create our offense. Can't do that shit no more. That's the problem. You can't, dude has done it a lot.
Yeah.
He's 40 years old. He's 30. He's about to be 39 in December.
Yeah, there's some players that are a lot younger than LeBron, not in the league right now. I guess Dwight's not that much younger, but a guy like Austin Rivers. Do you listen to Austin Rivers' podcast? Pretty good podcast.
I've listened to it, yeah.
Who are the guys that you feel? What'd you say?
I don't fuck with his podcast.
Well, you didn't really listen to the whole thing. You just.
Yeah, no, I listened to 2-3 episodes.
I mean, he seems bitter.
He seems very bitter.
And, if you ask people around the league, people really don't like coaching him. But at the end of the day, he's a talented NBA player that could still help teams win. And I feel like there's a couple guys like that. Do you think him, Dwight Howard, maybe John Wall could still help NBA teams? And is there anybody else that you would put on that list?
Dwight is somebody that I feel bad for because, and I feel bad for a lot of bigs in Dwight's situation because
The game has passed them by.
game has passed him by.
Yeah.
You know, like I remember when
Drummond. A lot of guys like
Drummond.
that.
I remember when Timothy Mozgov. Remember Timothy Mozgov got that big deal. He got that big deal for a reason. Dude was putting up buckets. You know, he was playing well.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just interesting that like some of these guys don't have jobs. Like there's a lot of guys like that. There's Michael Beasley. You know, there's guys who are like they can really play, but for some reason they don't fit the constructs of an NBA team.
Well, first of all, like the NBA has really gone away from like the like the bubble vet, like the bubble starter vet. Like those guys are just like only on teams that are championship or bust, essentially. You know what I mean? Like a team like a guy like Austin Rivers, like he has no value on the Washington Wizards. He has no value on the
I mean, he can defend,
Charlotte
he can
Hornets.
shoot. He should have the value on some of these teams.
Well, what's the point of putting it like if he's not, first of all, he's not a great player, right?
Yeah.
He's a solid player. He's a guy that can help a team, but at the
I
same
never really
time,
liked his game, to be honest.
can't shoot. You know, like his shot has gotten better. He's an inconsistent shooter.
Yeah.
For someone as athletic as he is or was, he's not a great
Well, he just looked
finisher.
a lot more. He just looked a lot more athletic.
He wasn't a
in high
great.
school.
No, I mean, bro, he was East Baying.
Yeah.
He was East Baying in college, bro.
Yeah.
So he was athletic, but for someone that athletic, he's not a great finisher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's an average NBA player at best, you know? And yes, there's some value to him, but like when you're a vet at that level, if you are not Andre Iguodala, like helping dudes out, like a good locker room guy, you have no value, bro.
Yeah.
You really don't.
Al Horford probably got to be that guy.
100%. Al Horford's he's a great teammate, you know?
Yeah.
Like Dwight Howard, yeah, you know, like he has gotten better, but he had a bad reputation. All these players coming in right now, in the league right now, that their time is now, but their reputation is bad, is gonna end for them quick. That's just how it works.
Yeah.
It's gonna end for them. Like Dylan Brooks, like soon as that talent starts to fall off, nobody's gonna give a fuck
Well,
about
he
them
just signed
antics.
a nice deal after like LeBron.
And he deserved it.
And he killed fucking USA.
Killed USA 39, killed, bro. I get
He's a
it.
good ass basketball player.
He's a good basketball player, but the shit that he does,
People
bro.
were trying to say he was going to China, man. That shit was crazy. Like, come on, this guy's good. He's a good player. You know, his shooting was a little wonky last season, but you know, he brings a lot of value on both sides of the floor.
100%.
He just takes tough shots sometimes.
Yeah.
Takes bad shots.
Nah, I also think he's proven that he's a better offensive player than most people thought he was, even myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he was asking to be, you know, an offensive player. Like he wanted to, like that was his thing. He wanted to like to get more touches in the offense. And I was like, bro, you was hitting the side of the backboard twice in a row in the semifinals, brother.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, he's on the Rockets now, and the Rockets are one of those teams that are probably not going to make the playoffs, but they're not even. I guess they're kind of like in the middle. But all these like NBA teams that are so-called bad are really good. Like you look at the Rockets, they obviously got Fred VanVleet now. So they got young players. Like Cam Whitmore was a steal of the draft. Amen Thompson is a beast. Alperen Şengün and Jabari are almost playing like this point forward type role that we see Jokic play. Like they're going to be really interesting. The Magic got 2 point forward type players and they're building around them in the right way. I mean, the Wizards is the only team that really seems trash. Like what's another trash?
Charlotte.
And that's not because of talent. That's because of all the nonsense. You know what I mean? But it's like,
I don't think they have a ton of talent either. Yeah.
I mean, some of those guys getting into trouble are talented. And
Ty
LaMelo
Jones?
Ball is talented.
Oh, LaMelo Ball is talented, but even
Brad-
LaMelo,
Brad-
I think LaMelo Ball has a very, very visible ceiling.
Brandon Miller is talented.
Brandon Miller hasn't played.
It's nice though.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
let's let the kid play first.
My
before
thing
we
is,
say
like,
he's
the
talented.
NBA the
Because he's
NBA
not even gonna. Is as talented as he is? He's his third pick, second pick. Was he? He was the third pick,
He was the second pick. Yeah.
second pick. He's not even gonna start.
He's gonna start. You crazy?
I thought I looked. I think I looked at the projected lineups. He's coming off the bench.
Especially the way things are going for them. I mean, they're gonna start they're gonna start their number 2 pick.
Over Miles Bridges.
Miles Bridges got into trouble again recently.
I don't think. I think he got in trouble, but I don't know if that's going to affect him playing basketball. I heard that.
Yeah, they're both going to play if Miles is playing. They're going to find a way to play both of them. But I don't think Miles. Who knows what's happening with Miles? See, the thing is like.
I don't think that team's that talented.
The NBA's worst teams are better than ever before.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that, you could probably even add 2 more teams and you wouldn't see a huge dip in talent. Like, because the talent pool is so deep.
100%. No. I mean, bro, the NBA is the most talented it's ever been. And I also think that teams are, good GMs, especially in the smaller market cities, are being really strategic and smart and being like, we don't want vets. We just want picks. We just want to build.
Some people don't like that. Like, going back to the Austin Rivers thing, like, people don't want vets. So if you're not like a high level vet, you're probably stuck without a job because a lot of these teams are going with potential players,
100%. Like, the problem is, like, you put a guy who is like a vet who's pretty good. That dude is not. He doesn't want to tank games. Austin Rivers, 31, something like that. You put him on a team, like, he ain't trying to tank.
Yeah.
He ain't trying to watch a second year or rookie player figure it out. Like, bro, like, that shit, so that's why if you're the type of vet who's going to be like, yo, it's fine, whatever role you want me to do. Obviously we got to develop Cam Whitmore. You know what I mean? Give him more shots. Even though he's missing and he's shooting 33% from the field, we know his upside is going to be, I understand it. I'm with it. Dog, a dude like Austin Rivers is trying to get paid. He's trying to get his shots up.
He might end up overseas.
He should go overseas.
Unless, he probably thinks he's still going to get a job. It's over for that balling?
Yeah, it's done, bro.
Damn.
He's done. I mean,
he's lobbying for teams on the pod.
Bro, he also kind of been an annoying person. Like, a lot of people don't like him. And then on top of it, the podcast, he's not making any friends with the podcast. He got people calling him out on podcast.
Neither are we probably, but what could you do?
But we ain't looking for a job. I'm talking shit on a podcast right now, but I'm not asking those motherfuckers I'm talking shit about for a job. Austin Rivers is asking the people he's talking shit about for a job.
You know what's crazy when he starts saying, yeah, like, I look around the league. He doesn't say this verbatim, but like, how does that guy got a job? How does that guy got it? Yo, that's a crazy thing to say.
Bro. People are saying the same thing about you, brother. And then they go, oh, your pops. Who was the GM?
I think me personally, I was like, where are you going with this?
Austin Rivers.
Yeah.
Your pops is a GM and put you on the squad.
He's an NBA player, though. He definitely got more opportunity, though, Yeah. He definitely got more opportunity.
I mean, I give him credit. He worked his ass off. He's been working his ass off. I think there are certain times in his career he didn't deserve to be in the NBA, but I think he's worked himself to a point where he deserves to be in the NBA. And then he had a great showing in the bubble. I'll tell you that, man. That dude he put up a 40 piece, I think, in the bubble.
Yeah, so did Bubble Warren and Bubble Bowl. The 3 teams that can, like, make that leap. I mean, OKC is so far above this already. So they're not even, like, in this conversation, but it's like...
I mean, they're a playoff team this season.
Yeah, so that's not one of the teams I'm talking about. Like, Detroit, Orlando, Rockets. I think I'm going Rockets, Orlando, Detroit with those 3.
Detroit's... I don't think they have that much talent. Orlando,
they got talent. They got Asar Thompson. I mean, they have Cade. They have Jaden Ivey.
I don't think Cade's that good. I don't think Ivy's that good either.
You don't think Cade's that good?
I think he's gonna surprise.
I think
he's talented. I don't think he's gonna be that good.
You don't think he's gonna be All-Star?
No, I think Cade. I think his career is gonna mirror Rudy Gay's, which Rudy Gay is a great. Rudy Gay is a good player. You can't not hate on Rudy Gay's career.
But Cade makes those around him better. Like, as we went on the last, like, he's like a point guard.
I agree, but I think his trajectory is gonna be like a Rudy Gay. I think he's going to have an empty calorie.
His archetype of player is more like Luka. Not saying he's as good as Luka, but that's the type of player he is. He just can't punish you, and he's not as strong as Luka.
I think, but people forget, like, Luka, you can look at somebody's game, but you cannot extrapolate their mentality.
That's true.
That's what I don't see in him, and that's how I compare him to Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay had like a 46, 9, 6. Bro, Rudy Gay was KD before KD, bro. Can legit shoot crazy hops, has handle, has never played a meaningful.
KD's more skilled, better shooter.
Yes,
taller.
yes, obviously KD's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Rudy Gay, his skill set is crazy though.
Yeah, he was good. He got injured and then he wasn't the same after that as well.
Bro, the dude just retired like last year. He played like a. People forget he was.
I think he was in the league last year, just
he
on
was
a
in the
TV.
league last year.
Yeah.
No, he played. I think he's
Yeah.
in the league this year.
Yeah.
Bro, he's been playing. Like, and I remember thinking like, oh, I think Rudy Gay retired, man. Then I like, yo, he was like, he's been in the fucking dungeon in like Sacramento, like, you know, what random teams, bro. Dude's never played a meaningful basketball minute in his career. I don't think he's made the playoffs.
Yeah.
He's like 18 years in the league, never made the playoffs, fam. That's wild.
Yeah.
You know, I like Gay too. I think he's a good dude. Like, but and you know, quiet, humble dude. But there's like I'm not saying that he deserves it. It all came to him. But like, if you have that type of talent, like I said to you before, when you can like a superstar, they can turn it on. They can figure it out, get to the next level. I don't think he has that. I
Yeah.
think he's putting up 22, giving you 22, 5, and 5. And he's like, yeah, you know, we tried our best. You know, I think he goes home and sleeps real nicely. You don't think about it. You know me, I'm tearing up the house, bro. I'm tearing up everything, man. The first person I see after I lose a game is on site. You know, that's just how I am. I'm super competitive. Kobe, you know, like I model
Ash
after Kobe.
mentality.
Bro, but you know, some people, you know, take L's and they be like, yo, man, what's for dinner?
Who's the first person you think of when you think he's with us?
In the league or just
In life.
Rodney?
All right, with that, we're out. Episode 2, done.